course, they're going to come at us really hard for that first 72 hours. Make sure we stop posting or at least get us flagged from being able to go live so nobody thinks about the details of the fact that we just watch Angie Stone get moved around in real time on her son's birthday. I think it's time for me to call my gematria guy. I think it's time for me to do a live about the numbers.
The numbers make no sense.
Wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap.
What do you want?
What do you mean? They want their payment. They want their pound of flesh. Money from me, then they stole from Angie. I can't stop thinking about Nick Carter. Her money, that's their money. That's what they do. They've been robbing me for years.
Yep.
They stole more making. Brother in the Illuminati, brother not in the Illuminati. And Aaron Carter, I can't. They want you to keep feeding the system. Doesn't matter how hard she worked for it. That's not against women. And he's okay, but his brother's gone. And all he wanted was his money so he could push on. Like how many Illuminati, brother in the Illuminati commits all kinds of heinous crimes. These things have to happen in front of the public. Of course they're going to attack, I'll be sure. Of course they're going to attack me. Of course they're going to attack anybody who's interested in the truth. Of course they're going to come at us really hard for that first 72 hours. Make sure we stop posting or at least get us flagged from being able to go live so nobody thinks about the details of the fact that we just watch Angie Stone get moved around in real time on her son's birthday.
People are reporting hearing pop, pop, pop. Sounds like we may have a before the crash. One, road rage, or two, case of road rage. Either you know what.
Flashers were on, so we slowed down some, and next when I noticed there was an overturned vehicle in the fast lane in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people in this van, and I said, we're just trying to get out, and they were helping this woman out off the side of the van, and it looked like it just happened. I pulled over, I put my flashers on, and I told my daughter to stay, and they were just trying to get out, and I asked if they'd call the cops, and I grabbed her hand and I helped her get down, and she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand and she was wobbling around. You gotta sit down. And then the next thing I know, over me, but brushed over me, like something just swiped over my body, and I got up, I flew, and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran up. And I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my daughter. And all I could do was run across the highway and tell her to get back in the car.
Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being performing because you want to. And performing because you have to. Hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel, so I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between all of that money that was owed to her. Where is it? It's wrong. It is wrong. All of those years, all of those songs, and I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap. Start mistreating people, especially children of God, because the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And I'm going to tell you something, this woman was a prophet. She prophesied and preached her own eulogy. What am I talking about? In her song, no. But you got to be careful when you There's no more rain in this cloud. And many of you may not know this, but I'm a pilot. And when you are a pilot, the first thing you study is the weather. No more rain in this cloud. She says, my sunshine has come. And I'm all cried out. And I learned about clouds, and what a cloud is particles, air and particles. And when the rain gets in that cloud and the particles get too heavy, it becomes